Welcome back to Friday night on the Terrace. We're back for a big, explosive show tonight. Of course, at the end, we're previewing Tottenham versus Chelsea. Big London derby this weekend. Make sure that like button has been smashed. Make sure you're sharing this stream across your social media platforms as well. Very, very important to us that you get that done. Loads on the agenda to go through today. Paul Pogba maybe leaving, going back to Juve. Mino Raiola and his big mouth has been opened again. We're going to be taking a look at Man United this weekend. How much pressure is Ollie under after an abysmal performance in the Champions League against Young Boys? As well as that, we're going to be having a bit of a touch on Arsenal-Burnley. Could this be one of the final nails in the coffin of Mikel Arteta? We have some great debates tonight as well. We're going to be looking at a young fullback debate in the Premier League. A lot of talk this week about Trent, AWB, and of course the brilliant Reece James of Chelsea. We're also going to be looking at Pep Guardiola and his comments about no fans at Manchester City. He's getting a bit of stick for it and he's not backing down. So much going on, so much to jump into and talk about. Of course, a bit of a Messi and Ronaldo debate as well, and lots more to come on the show. Make sure you get your super chats in. Make sure you get your member chats in as well, and that like button, as always, is being smashed. We've got a great co-host for you all tonight. We're going to pan to him in just a second. But this guy this week has broke the internet to a point where some of the biggest YouTubers on the planet have been calling him out, asking to mentor him, telling him to never ever speak negatively about his own football club, Liverpool, again. Man like Sonny is here next to me on the sofas tonight. How you doing, bro? I'm good. Obviously, it's been a hectic week, but it's all about giving an opinion. And like I say, if I get hate for my opinions, at the end of the day, it's what I believe in it. Look, if I get on people's nerves, it's nice to know I got people on strings, isn't it? Bro, listen, this week you broke the internet with your opinions, and we're going to touch on that a little bit later. We've also got some brilliant fans, some brilliant content creators over in the Legends area tonight that KJ and Anthony from Give Me Sport are looking after. Evening, everyone. How you all doing? You good? Good. I know. Look, honestly, it's like the land of the giants over there. I'm no giant. That's true. Eleanor is there. Eleanor is no giant. That is very, very true indeed. So we're going to be going to them for their opinions throughout the course of this show. But of course, what I want to do, and I need to find my phone. Where's my phone gone? Don't know where it is here. Have I lost it? That's on the floor. It's on the floor. Found it. It's on the floor. Man, like Sam was running over to help me there. This guy was saying, honestly, super Sam. Like, he was on his way in. Right? I want to make sure I'm keeping up with your live comments tonight, what you're all thinking, what you're feeling, what you're saying. Also, what we're saying here, let me finish. Everyone's writing, let me finish, because Alex is here. Straight away, let me finish. Let me finish. That's the tagline there from my guy. Labastos Talk says, can you cut your hair, please, Sonny? I don't need a haircut. I don't know where this myth has came from. In real life, or on stream, I understand why I might look like I need a trim because I've got the headphones on. But surely now you can see it's slightly faded. I mean, it's about a week old now. I do not need a trim. This is a style. I mean, you do need an haircut. All right, well, what if you need hair? Honestly, mate, listen, I mean, yeah, look, my hair is falling out, I know it, but I'd rather be bald than look like that. Nah, stop it. Honestly, I really would. What else is being said here today in the live chat? Alex is a goat. What's being said here today? A lot of people are happy to see Alex. Roman here says, Sonny is a joke man. Why is Terry entertaining this circus? Bruv, he's allowed to have an opinion. He's allowed to have an opinion. Free country. It is a free country. He's absolutely allowed to have an opinion. A lot of people here, it's like Gem in the spin dryer. No. This is nothing like Gem. Gem's trim looks like sort of a marshmallow. This is more like flat down, more of a fringe. There should be no comparisons to Gem. All respect to Gem, obviously, but. Yeah, no, I totally get you on that, I do. But look, we've got lots to delve into tonight. Keep your comments coming in, ladies and gentlemen. We really want to hear from you today in relation to what you're thinking, feeling the same. But the first thing I want to talk about is Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba, his agent Mino Raiola has said that, the contract ends in June, could be on his way out of the club come the end of the season. Juve were mentioned. He says he's still in love with the football club, etc. What do you think, viewers? Paul Pogba, is he going to stay at Man United? Is he going to leave? Is it even worth Man United entertaining him anymore with the way Mino Raiola talks? Or do you think actually he's far too good? He is far too good for Manchester United to allow to leave, pay him the money. Like, Sonny, from your point of view, if Pogba was a Liverpool player demanding 400 grand a week to stay, Do you think he's done enough or he's good enough to warrant that kind of money at Manchester United?
If we're talking about what Pogba's done in a Man United shirt, he is not a world-class player. He's been a player who has world-class ability, never does he show that on a consistent basis. If you don't show you're a world-class player on a consistent basis, you are not world-class. So Pogba for me, if he's to leave this summer, typical Pogba. I'll tell you why, because this is his last season. He's that sort of player, let me perform in my last season before I leave. That's one of the reasons why he's not a world-class player. You need to be consistently world-class if you're going to be world-class. This guy has, what, 4 bad games, 1 very good game. If that's what we hold the world-class standard to this season, what football came to.
Trent. Man just shouted Trent out over there. I mean, big up Terry. Thank you, Marvo. Thank you very much indeed. This is from Matrix, who says, let him leave, getting tired of this. Do you understand where Man United fans are coming from in relation to getting frustrated with Pogba? That his agent consistently, talking about him leaving. Do you think that's the right thing for his agent to do, or do you understand it because he's trying to get his player the best deal?
Well, his agent knows that he can get him more money, and obviously he can get him more money, you're going to do that. But for Man United fans being frustrated, if I was a Man United fan, I would be livid with Pogba, because you know he can do it, but he never does it. He's only starting to perform now. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends in a couple games. This guy, for me, the sooner he leaves Man United, the better. For Man United fans.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I want to go over to the fans over by the Legends wall. Anthony, what's everyone saying over there in terms of Paul Pogba? Let's jump to. I want Eleanor's view on this. Pogba, should he stay? Should he go? What are you saying?
I mean, I'm going to sound a hypocrite because of Kane, but let him go. At the end of the day, he wants to go. I think he wants to go. He is. I understand that he hasn't shown his world class properly at United, but he is a world-class player, and I just think that.
7 assists. What do you mean that's not?
Well, I mean, on a consistent level, the way Sonny was saying, that's what I was using. I was saying, if we're going to go with his argument, that he's not world-class on a consistent level. He is a world-class player, and he doesn't want to play under Ollie, so I don't blame him. Yeah.
You're moving to Manchester United, man. Oh, me, yeah. You know what? Paul Pogba is world class. Best pass in the league.
Whoa, calm down, man.
Yeah.
I was about to rate Paul Pogba.
I'll calm down, yeah. Paul Pogba, best passer in the league. 7 assists this season.
We don't believe you. You need more people.
It's just me and the rest of the world. But yeah, Paul Pogba has been amazing. Yeah, he's not very consistent. I agree. However, yeah, he's a great passer. He's probably what else? He's probably doing shop window this season, where he's trying to showcase how good he is and stuff like that, what the skills he's got, and obviously there'll be times when he will have bad games, but so far he hasn't really had any bad games, has he?
You know what? I could do a better argument for Paul Pogba than a United fan could.
Go on then.
Look, Paul Pogba, whenever it looks like United might win something, Paul Pogba steps up. Until January, when he got injured last season, United were in the title race, yeah? He got injured, United dropped off. This season, he's seen who's come in. All of a sudden, we're seeing the Pogba. And that's what I'm saying. If Pogba was at City, we would see the world-class Pogba. Pogba needs to be at a club that is challenging season in, season out. You see the Pogba. This season, we're seeing the Pogba. So I think with Ronaldo, he's going to stay. Honestly, I think if United carry on, Ollie does not F up like he probably will. Pogba will stay. But it's all on Ollie. It's all on Ollie. Ollie, do you want your star player? If you do, maybe let Ronaldo manage the team. And then...
Come here. The reason why he's going, because Ollie, the school teacher, has been found out. My man is useless as a manager, and Paul Pogba's too good to be run by a school PE teacher, bruv. And that's the facts, bruv. And that's why he's moving on now, because he's had enough. He's seen the guy for 2-3 years, whatever, and he knows that this man ain't got it. He wants to go to a club where I've got a proper manager. He's going to make sure that these guys win something. I mean, what's Ollie won so far? Nothing. So that's why Paul Pogba's going. Nothing to do with his inconsistency, because if you ain't got a good manager and you don't trust your manager, you ain't going to play for him. So I wouldn't play for Ollie, man. What does he know about anything? He's just a sub. He's just a bench player. What does he know about winning stuff? Only coming off the bench for Alex Ferguson when he needed him. But that's it, man. So Pogba, you're doing the right thing, brother. Go to a proper team that respects you and a manager that understands your class, bruv.
Like who?
Real Madrid, PSG, Anyone else?
Give it to Poch. Give it to
No.
Listen, great opinions being said over there. Listen, viewers, what do you think? We want your views and your opinions. We have a super chat here from Grey Wolf Dinner who says, big up Sonny, makes me laugh. He has balls, while most fans nowadays are just sheep that say trendy opinions. Plus, Spurs will get slapped 3-0 easy, is what Grey Wolf Dinner believes. Joshua here says, you say he doesn't want to play under Ollie, yet he has his best performances at Man United under Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer. But viewers, we want your thoughts, we want your views, we want your opinions. We want your opinions in relation to this. Pogba, should he stay? Should he go? Now, this weekend, speaking of big opinions, Burnley-Arsenal. Sonny, Burnley-Arsenal this weekend. Do you see this being a bit of a... What do you see happening? I just need to know. Are Burnley going to pull off a madness? Or do you see, Sonny, Arsenal coming up trumps again?
I would honestly love to say Burnley are going to come smack Arsenal, something like that. But there's no reality where Burnley beat Arsenal this weekend. Maybe if Arsenal had a better start, then usually this is where they fall off. Because Arsenal started so bad, I feel they're forced to kind of pick it up a bit. Arteta will eventually get sacked. That's a guarantee. However, this weekend against Burnley, I mean, they'll find a way against Burnley. Arsenal still do have quality players, and when you come up against a team like Burnley, who I think their squad value is probably about 10 million all in all, they're going to get beat. Like, they cannot really compete with Arsenal on the pitch. I would love Arsenal to get beat. I would love to say Burnley can do it. Burnley, it's not a possibility.
Burnley, no, not possible at all.
I would love to say it, Terry. I would love to just sit and say Burnley can batter them.
This is Arsenal with Arteta.
All right, but it's Burnley with Sean Dyche.
But the best Burnley team in their history.
Well, Burnley have always been rubbish.
New Sean Dyche contract as well.
New contract as well. You know, that new contract bounce. Like, I think to write Burnley off is mad. No. It's mad. Viewers, what do you writing Burnley off? I ain't writing Burnley off. I can't write Burnley off. It's never going to happen. I want to go back to the Legends Wall. I want to talk to Alex about this. Alex, let him speak on this matter. Go on, Alex. What are you saying?
I'm not that bothered about Arsenal, to be honest with you. But I mean, honestly, I can't really banter Arsenal because I think Tottenham are in the same position as them, to be honest.
Banter them.
We're in the same.
We might as well enjoy it.
I mean, like I say, I mean, I've had to calm down a lot of Tottenham fans because I don't think we're any better than 10th. So, you know, I'm just being really honest. So I just think Arsenal have just got an identity problem, unfortunately, and that's the way it is, really. They've been hurt by the last how many years of not sorting out their squad, and really, it's a bit embarrassing because look at Leicester, and I always say Leicester City, and that's it. So that's my opinion.
Who's worse off right now, Spurs or Arsenal?
Pardon?
Who's worse off, Spurs or Arsenal?
Arsenal at the moment.
Okay. Yeah.
Arsenal definitely at the moment because they're the bottom of the league.
I was genuinely going to be like, what?
But it's very close. I mean, it's not like I say. I think we should beat them next week, but we are not very good at the moment. And I'm gonna be very honest. And like I said, a lot of Tottenham fans can't take an opinion because I went on one show and I got a lot of heat on Twitter, which really I don't do. So to be honest with you, what are you saying? Moving on.
There we go. Alex is that say. Looking at the comments here, JJ Bridge with the super chat says big up Terry and everybody in the studio. A lot of comments about Monster. Monster's looking hench. Big up Monster. One says Monster looks like he doesn't want to be there. Absolutely, it's coming. It absolutely is. A lot of people bigging up Alex in there as well. Chris, this here is from Atweza, who says Chris Wood is going to put Ben Shite in a spliff. There we go. A little bit of fan talk here. So this is what I want to see. This is YouTube. You can say what you want. Someone here says, let Lukaku finish. What? Alex does not look like Lukaku. That's the weirdest comparison. It doesn't. No, I'm just looking twice. I mean, no, he doesn't.
I look like Kanye West.
Kanye West.
They've said that before.
You look like Kanye West after the divorce. Like, it's just...
That's harsh.
It's true. It's true.
How's that bald head coming, Kerry? How's that bald head coming back?
What did you say?
How's that bald head?
How's your bald head coming on, bro? Man's calling you out on your bald head, bro.
Wait, don't talk to Sean Dyche like that.
Look at that. sound bald, but you don't like, honestly, bruv, you wouldn't pass your MOT, bruv. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What's he saying?
Oh, no, that's all.
What's he chatting about?
That's
What's he
harsh.
chatting about?
That's harsh.
Do you know what I mean? Kanye East over there doing
banter's
his
started
thing.
already.
Doing his thing. There we go. Listen, viewers, we want to know what you think. Burnley versus Arsenal. Who is coming out on top? Get your comments in. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Later on, got a Ronaldo-Messi debate coming up. We're going to be touching and talking all about the Trent Alexander-Arnold, Reece James debate. Because Trent had an interesting week this week. That's coming up later. Helped create a goal, but they're massively culpable in some people's eyes of the 2 goals that Liverpool conceded. There's been a lot of debate about it, so we're going to be talking about that tonight live on Friday night on the Terrace, and of course the big Tottenham-Chelsea preview coming up at the end tonight. But we have more fans in here than Pep Guardiola tends to see at Man City. So we've got to talk about Pep's comments. Sonny, Pep Guardiola's come out and basically pleaded, begged, got on his knees and said, please come and support us, we need your help. He's been criticised by the City fans for doing it, but he's doubled down again and said, basically, no, I can criticise who I want, I can do what I want. Do you think his comments are disrespectful to his fans?
It's honest. The fact that Man City fans are actually criticising it is one of the reasons I will never, ever, ever take Manchester City as a club seriously, or look at them and when they win the league and go, you know what, you're starting to scare me now. You're like kind of digging me in here. I'm getting a bit worried. Man City will never, ever, ever make me look at them and go, you're like a rival that I worry about. Chelsea, yes. Arsenal, even when they maybe get back, which looks like a long way off, but yes. Tottenham, when they get back maybe one day, yes. Man United, yes. Whoever I haven't mentioned yet, I think Tottenham as well, yes. But Man City, it's so artificial. And the fact that even their manager has to call it out and the fans criticise it shows why they are the problem. Pep's got nothing to worry about. If I'm a fan and I look at my manager and he's criticising the fans, the one thing you want your manager to be proud of is the fans. He's well down the pecking order for Pep.
My view on it is this. I don't care that he's criticising the fact that fans are not turning... It's such a fair thing to say. We need you to turn up. I don't understand the frustration. Like, if you're an individual that's ill at the minute or you're away travelling or whatever, it's not aimed at you. It's aimed at the City fans that have the capability, the money and the ability to arrive at the ground
That's
and
my
support
point.
the club. I can't understand backlash. I do not understand it at all. Let's see what the viewers are saying here. Skill says Pep is absolutely right. Galacticus Pro says Sonny looks like he's Irish.
I'm Irish. I don't know how he's managed that.
There we go. Yo, Sonny, you're way taller than I expected. What Cameron? Yeah, he's very tall. Honestly.
How can he tell me sitting? I'm 6'1".
Well, how can we tell? Because your knees are near your ears. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how we can tell. Very tall indeed. A few more comments here saying, bruv, the season tickets are too expensive.
No, you probably get a season ticket in a giveaway.
We're talking Champions League, not Premier League, so it's nonsense.
Yeah, but he's asked you. Hang on, we're going to go to Legends Ball in a minute. But he's asked them to turn up this week. Like, we see. Listen, I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. The only time in the last year I've seen in Man City Stadium full is when it was Soccer Aid. That was it. So I don't think it's wrong for Guardiola to ask the 2.5 million residents of Manchester, even more so if you go to Greater Manchester, to turn up to the games. Like, take your kids to the park afterwards. See your friends for a drink afterwards or before. Like, I can't understand the heat, but we're going to go to the Legends Corner. A man like Daps is here, big Man City fan. Like, what's your take on Guardiola calling you guys out?
Yeah, I'm not Daps, but I'm doing a magical switcheroo here. I'm not behind the camera today, in front of it. You know what I'm saying? Daps, man like Daps, never a foul. Man City fan. Sonny making his comments, Terry making his comments, slamming your club, slamming your manager. What do you have to say in response?
So what? Am I responding to that guy? I'm going to say his name. Or am I addressing the whole City thing? Which one do you want?
Address the City thing, because Man City get a lot of stick.
Yeah. Let's break it down real quick. If we jump from filling out Main Road with 40,000, yeah, to all of a sudden getting money the next season, filling out 55,000, we'll get slammed for being plastics, yeah? And that makes sense, right? Because that's our fan base. The same has happened with Chelsea. that it takes a while for your... We've got a lot of youngers that support us, but when people call us plastics, it's nonsense. The City fan base carry on going, but the City fan base in Manchester is 40,000. We don't have the legacy. We don't have the legacy of Liverpool, Man United or Arsenal. We don't. Anyone that tries to act like it, we don't. Yeah, it's cool. Like, the fact is we still smash all of your teams. So you never spoke about us. You never said nothing about Manchester City when we were losing. Now we're winning every trophy. Sorry, Sonny. Yep. You said you don't care about Manchester City.
No.
Rude boy, you cared in 2018, 2019 when you won. What happened to your Premier League then?
No.
Remind me.
Anyone else other than Man City, I'd look at that and go, that's really hurt me. The fact it was Man City didn't hurt me.
It did hurt you because you thought you were going to win the league and you didn't. It hurt you. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. Don't deny it. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. Like your poor haircut, Ruben.
Man City.
It's undeniable. Say what you want. We don't believe you. You need more people.
Man City cannot hurt me.
But they did that season.
No, they never
have
hurt me, they never will. I'd look at them as an artificial club.
Okay. We've got one more person to speak and then we're going to go back to Terry. Monster wants to step up and has his say. So, Monster, what are you saying? Man City, legacy, can they challenge the big boys?
Can I interject? Yes, I can. First of all, he said something about Chelsea didn't have a legacy, blah, blah, blah. Chelsea were filling out Stamford Bridge in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 80s, whatever, yeah, we were always filling out the stadium. Number two, I told you a lot about no Manchester City. Let me tell you a little story. I was just scrolling through Groupon, you know what I mean? I was thinking, you know what? Like, I might have to take a couple gal out for a nice little meal, like 5-star restaurant. You know about Groupon, innit? It's got the 5-star restaurant thing and everything. Then I said, let me go through uni days as well. I need a couple Ray-Bans. I'm going on holiday this December. And guess what pops up? £12.50 Man City versus RB Leipzig.
Take some. You didn't say you
Wow. Daps has pulled out the money. Jeez, is that how much one ticket costs at Man City, yeah?
But hold on, man ain't getting no girl, so what are you talking about?
Nah, we'll leave it there. Guys, Manchester City, what do you think? Do they have a legacy? Can they build? Can they catch up to Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United? Should we be worried, or should we, like Monster, go on uni days and get their tickets for them because they can't sell it out? Terry, back to you, my brother.
Cheers, everyone. Heated debate. The money, I don't know what the money came out for. I thought it was in a strip club for a second there. I was like, right, what is going on there? Like, it cost a lot more money than that. We've got some super chats here. First one is from Pav. He says, might as well put those City tickets in a Happy Meal box at McDonald's, is what Pav's got to say. Todd Miller says, all except Chelsea. I don't understand the context of that super chat. Maybe I missed something in terms of what people were saying here. Lots of fire emojis, laughing emojis. Joshua Jack here with a super chat says, Terry, it's no surprise City don't have any fans. They were made in 2009. They are the English version of RB Leipzig, is what's being said. Neek Sports here. Neeks, big up Neeks. He says, Daps with the oil money, you know.
You were begging for me all summer, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Bruv, I never...
You wanted that oil money.
I definitely
want that oil money. You wanted that oil money.
You wanted that oil money.
We just don't pull out that kind of money.
No, he's got to work hard for it.
That silver spoon. You love it at Tottenham. I'd love it at Man United, to be fair. There's no doubt about it at all. Right, make sure you're smashing that like and share button. Tottenham Chelsea preview still to come. But it's been a really interesting week, and I can't wait to speak to Sonny about Liverpool, because we're talking about legacy here. We're not going to touch on Jurgen Klopp's legacy, because that triggered hundreds of thousands of people. Hundreds of thousands. But I do want to talk about Trent Alexander-Arnold. I want to speak about Reece James. I want to speak about AWB. We can throw anybody else into this mix as well, because all I've seen all week is when AWB was sent off, I just saw Liverpool fans and Chelsea fans aplenty just casing into him massively, you know, overrated. I told you he wasn't particularly good, laughing. He's out of the debate. We saw Trent the other night offensively look amazing. The way I know it doesn't count as his goal, it was an own goal, but he was brilliant in the build-up to Liverpool's opening goal in the Champions League. But then a lot of rivals especially really criticising him for his, bad positioning, lack of work and desire to get back to defend that right-hand side, which led to 2 goals being conceded by Liverpool. Now, Liverpool came back and they won that game. Reece James, for me, on socials, definitely seems to be the young fullback, which is excelling at the moment, both going forward and defensively, getting a lot of praise in all directions. Of course, sad news about his home being broken into and medals being stolen. Hopefully the police can, find out the people that did that and get that resolved. But the debate around fullback has been going on for a long, long time now. We want your thoughts and feelings in the comments section as always. Which of the three is the best and why? That's what I want to know from you tonight. That's what I want to know from you tonight. What's your reason? Is it about how good they are at a specific attribute? One-on-one defending, tackling, crossing of the ball. Is it about the complete balance? Who is the best at going forward and defending altogether? Does Trent Alexander-Arnold get a pass? A lot of people give him a pass for not being a great defender because he's one of the best playmakers in European football. I want your thoughts, I want your feelings. Make sure you're smashing that like and share button. I'm going to go to Sonny first on this though. I kind of know who you're going to pick to be the best, but I want to know why. I know you're going to put Trent above the other two.
Yep, because it is.
But why, in your opinion, is Trent better than AWB and Reece James? What has he got that they don't?
Well, for me, it's not really a comparison, because you said a minute ago when Aaron Wan-Bissaka got sent off the other night, the whole social media gone crazy. When Wan-Bissaka got sent off the other night, I said nothing, because that's the equivalent of like a Burnley fullback getting sent off. Like, you're nothing to Trent. You're no sort of competition. Reece James, I'll give it to him, he's a good fullback. But compared to Trent, if anyone says Reece James is as good as Trent, it is a lie. Like, you are lying to yourself as well as whoever you're speaking to. Trent, for me, is not a great defender. He's a good defender, but in terms of a player, he's one of the best in the world, and he plays right back. That means you're going to be a world-class right back. He's the best right back in the world. Going forward, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. And when people say that he's a bad defender, one of the biggest myths I must have ever heard in my entire life. He's not a bad defender. He's a good defender, just not a great one. And you can be a good defender, and when you have Trent's attributes going forward, you can be one of the best, and he is the best for that reason.
So if you're a right back, but you're only good, and I have seen some tweets from you in recent weeks where you compared him to a Norwich level defender. I've seen these tweets, screenshots. Some people are coming for you, so I would delete any old tweets you're.
Wait, hang on. Say again?
I've seen a tweet where you compared Trent's defending to that of a Norwich level defender.
I did not say that.
I swear I've seen them tweets.
No,
okay. If that's not
Sonny.
true, then that's not true. But you've said that he's only a good defender.
Yeah.
How can you be a world-class right back but only be a good defender?
Because Trent's other half to his game is better than anyone else in the world. It's as simple as that. He plays right back. His strongest attributes are the best attributes in the world in terms of anyone he can compare it to going forward. Crossing of the ball, people will say it, Man United fans will say it, Beckham-esque. Defending is still good, and if you're a good defender and you're as well as going forward as well, you're a world-class right back. Trent is the best right back in the world. Reece James, not close. He's second, but not close. That shows.
What do you mean not close?
Reece James is not close to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who both play right back. They're not close in terms of.
Is he a better defender?
He's a better defender, and that is it.
He's a very good crosser.
He's an all-right crosser.
Hang on, but you've just said someone's world-class for being an all-right defender.
Yeah, but Reece James is an amazing defender. We can't.
Oh, he is.
No, he is not. No, he is not.
Do you know how you know he is? Do you know how you know he is?
I do not know.
He can play right back, wing back, and right centre back.
Hey.
Can Trent do that?
Well, we haven't tried it.
Do you know why you ain't? Hang on, you had a centre-back crisis last year, and you bought a lad from the Championship because you couldn't try it.
Yeah, well, you lot said Klopp got it wrong back then. So let's stick to the topic. Reece James.
On the topic.
Reece James is not.
No. You're not going to ring.
I see what you're asking me. I see what you're asking me.
Let's go back. Let me ask you again. Maybe I'll rephrase it differently. Could, in your opinion, Trent Alexander-Arnold play any other position defensively other than right back?
Well, I think he wouldn't be a great centre-back, but would Reece James be a great centre-back? How many times has he played there? Probably about 5 games. If Trent played there 5 games, I reckon we'd get away with it just like Chelsea did.
He did it in big Champions League games that helped his team win their second European trophy.
Is that 3 at the back?
Yeah.
I'd love to see Van Dijk, Matip and Trent at 3 at the back. That would work.
Trent as a centre-back.
That would work. It would take away his game, but it'd work.
Wow, listen, we're going to go to the Legends Wall here. We need to speak to some of the fans over there. What do they think? Get your comments in, get your super chats in. Over to KJ.
Trent as centre-back, world-class. No one else can do what he can do in the world because he is Trent. That's what Son is saying. I mean, with Ash, Spurs fan, they don't have fullbacks, but but we are going to have their opinions anyway. So Sonny's saying Trent is world class. No one else can touch him at that position.
First of all, I just want to address that centre back issue, yeah, because he said that Trent is not a great defender. So how the fuck's he supposed to be playing? How's he going to be able to play centre back?
You can play 3 at the back and not be a great defender.
How? Rudiger's a good defender, but you know what? Yeah, let me just settle this debate. First of all, Wan-Bissaka, let's not put him in this conversation. That guy plays football like he wears ice skates, yeah, and he's got a touch of an elephant. But when it comes to Trent, I'm not going to here to disrespect Trent. I do rate him, yeah, going forward. But he made a comment about Trent is one of the best he's ever seen, bro. How old are you?
18.
You ain't seen the likes of Dani Alves. You ain't seen the likes of Philip Lahm. You ain't seen the likes of Javier Zanetti.
Cafu.
So Cafu, another one. So respectfully, I don't think you have the credentials to say that.
Well, I've seen enough of them to say how good Trent is.
Ooh.
If you say Trent's not that,
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what is the problem? The problem is with a lot of Liverpool fans. Yeah, is that they only tend to watch their own club. They don't tend to watch football around the world, and that's why they hold these players. I'm not saying Trent is not. I'm not saying he's not that good. But what I'm saying is the reason why they hold them so highly compared to the other greats is because they don't tend to watch clubs apart.
Okay, yeah. You're Patrick here, as another Spurs fan.
You lot need to expand your horizons, bro.
All right, another Spurs fan in Patrick, great guy here. All right, so Trent, world class.
Trent is a very, very good player. So in that respect, I can't really knock him. But in terms of the best fullbacks in the league, defensively, Aaron Wan-Bissaka for me is the best defender from the fullback position. Yes, offensively he's not that great, but in terms of if you're looking for a defensive-minded fullback, Wan-Bissaka is your man. You can't get past him. Those spider legs literally just like, no matter where the ball is, they just dangle and get it. And in terms of the most well-rounded centre fullback, for me, it's Reece James. Reece James is the best, for me, is the best fullback in the league right now. I'm a Spurs fan, and I'll happily admit that. In terms of going forward, defensively, the whole package, Reece James is the man. So Trent is good, but for me, Reece James is better.
Reece James, got some Reece James pop there from a Spurs fan. Talking about Reece James, Monster repping Chelsea tonight. Reece James not close to Trent. What do you think about that? Sonny is laying down the marker.
First of all, as my man said, Sonny, you don't have the capacity to make this argument, bro. Listen, Trent is great going forward, innit? But in order to be a world-class right-back, you've got to be able to defend on a high level. Do you get what I mean? Like you lot said earlier on, Reece James can play as a right wing back, as a right back, as a right centre back, and as a defensive midfielder. If you ask me, Trent's not even a good right back. He's probably like a good right midfielder. Yeah, that's what he is. Like, he's a decent. Listen, if you had my man really doing defensive duties, yeah, they will have my man moving like Booker T, doing a spinneroonie week in, week out, bruv. Like, allow it, man. We're tired of this.
Hold on. All right. Rudiger's name got brought up in this. Don't ever disrespect Rudiger as a defender, please.
He's a great defender.
Wow. Wow. Whoever thought a Man City fan would be repping Chelsea right now, bruv?
You just got to tell the truth. That's exactly what it is. You've got him in a dream team, innit? Like, he's in a dream team this year. He's only joking. Now, Rudiger is very good indeed. We're going to go to some of the comments that are coming through here. I want to go to some of these comments. CFC Florida says the Liverpool fan base is the most insufferable in the league. Listen, this is what the football terrace is about. Rivals having a chat, having a say, calling each other out here. Reece James is better than Trent, is what Jack says. Skills says Trent, followed by Reece James, followed by AWB. Luxury Cat says AWB is average. Listen, I love it. I'm not going to lie. I still think AWB is a brilliant right back. He is. And do you know what it is? He does look awkward. And I saw a lot of people the other day like, oh, see, that red card happened because he's an awkward football player. And for me, it was like, didn't we notice that Paul Pogba, one of the most technically gifted football players in the world, only a week earlier, 2 weeks earlier, had the same heavy touch against Wolves, went in the same way on Neves, but he just didn't make contact with the shin. All footballers of all levels have had that bad touch that's led to a foul before. The difference between, he's not as good a crosser as Reece James and Trent, there's no doubt, but it's just he looks bad when doing things. I think that's the biggest problem with him. But listen, for me, I put it Reece James, followed by Trent, followed by AWB at this moment in time, because Reece James is the more complete player. And when it comes to who is world-class, who's going to be world-class, it's about being good at both things. And I'll tell you as to why it's important. I'll tell you why, and you're shaking your head, but I'll tell you why.
I'm shaking my head.
I know you're shaking your head, but I'll tell you why, Sonny, why it's really, really important for you to understand why balance is important. If and when, and Thomas Tuchel will leave Chelsea, Reece James is going to be able to adapt and play under multiple managers because he can defend and he can attack. Right now, if Liverpool go to a manager that doesn't utilise fullbacks in the attacking way that Jurgen Klopp does, and he's attacking 50% as much, that's going to expose him. It's going to expose his defensive frailties more. So I'm not convinced that under a different manager, Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to stand out and say, do you know how we know that? Because England don't attack through their flanks in the same way Liverpool do, and it's why Gareth Southgate doesn't pick him, because he doesn't trust him defensively to do that job. And I'm not saying, I know Liverpool, you're hating on Liverpool. I think Trent's amazing.
The best right back in the world?
No, in the world.
In the world?
Sit down.
Who's better than Trent? Who in the world?
James.
No, oh my God.
I just said that.
Can I go to this thing where people say all round he's better than Trent?
Kieran Trippier is better right now than Trent.
No, he
Across
ain't.
all attributes,
oh my
he is.
God.
He is. He's better.
No. Let me explain. Whoever says Trent's better or Reece James better all round than Trent, you could get a Burnley right back, put in that Chelsea team. Whoever's Burnley right back is right now, I'm sure he's quite good all round in terms of all attributes.
No.
That's what Reece James is. He doesn't have a standout attribute.
He does have a standout attribute.
What is that standout attribute?
He's an excellent defender. He's an excellent defender. He's a very good crosser. His positional sense is brilliant. How often do you see him caught out of position in his career? He has been, but how often has he caught out of position and had the run on? How often do you see him doing a Kyle Walker and having to use his speed to recover the mistakes that he's made? It seldom happens. So for me, it's one of the most disrespectful things. I see a lot of people talking about this now on socials, how if you don't have one attribute that's outstanding, you're not very good. For me, that is a big fish in a small pond mentality, as an example. When you're Reece James and you're very good at lots of things, you don't know it's a standout attribute. If he was an awful defender but had a better cross than David Beckham, you'd probably rate him more, which is a madness. He's balanced.
Of course I'd rate him more.
No, that balance is what is absolutely key. It's why when you list off the world's greatest players, you don't just say, Zidane had a great touch, didn't he? You know, you don't just say...
You're not getting the point. You're not getting the point.
No. Gerrard, what was his main one outstanding attribute?
He had all of it.
Because he's balanced.
Balanced. Oh my God, you're not getting the point.
You're not getting it.
Reece James hasn't got a standout attribute. Gerrard was amazing at everything. What's Reece James? What is Reece James amazing at?
Reece James, for his age, is amazing. He is going to get bigger and better as time goes on. However, we're going to go to the comment section here. Grey Wolf Dinner here says, Trent is a world-class playmaker, not right back. Trent is an incredible player who can play for any team in the world, but just not probably at right back is what he has got to say there. A lot of people saying facts. I don't have to talk about me, you, or the panellists. You probably you. JJ here says Pep and his staff should stand up against the should stand up outside the Etihad and give away tickets. Chelsea 2 on Sunday. Lukaku brace. We have another super chat that's just come through here. Don't want to miss these. This is first of all from the Red Wolf, who says, "What is Sonny smoking? To be a world-class right back, you need to be great at defending. Trent can barely passes as a good defender at this moment in time." They've got lots more super chats here. I'm very sorry. Already had that one. I'm sorry, I'm missing these. CFC Florida. Again, I got your name wrong. I'm very sorry, brother. He says the arrogance of youth is always to speak absolute bollocks. This is entertaining. I think he's speaking of you, sir, because you're definitely younger than me.
If he's saying someone's speaking bollocks, it can't be me.
David T says Alphonso Davies is a coffee maker. Well, Alphonso Davies is a left back. To be fair, David T is a left back. We're talking right backs here. Dare I say it, Drifty says all the Chelsea defenders are sus. Is why Tuchel doesn't trust them to play in a back four. Jeannie says, so if Klopp said, Trent, we don't need you going forward anymore, just focus on defending, Trent would be as good a defender as others, I don't think so. And TJ, so many super chats here, says, fullbacks are defenders, I rate Trent, but to say he is the best on the basis of his attacking is, I cannot read that word, I can't, my dyslexia is kicked in. I can't say.
Show me.
Read that. What's that word say? You're clever and smarter than me.
Analogies, I think he means.
Oh, he means analogies. That's not a real word.
No.
Oh, good. It weren't me then, right? He says analogies is claiming a winger, an attacker, is the best because he's defensive support. That's very true. That's very true. A bit like Firmino being the best. You did it with Firmino!
What?
You lot did it with Firmino. He's the best striker in the league because he's good at defending.
Never in my life have I called Firmino the best striker in the
Liverpool
league.
fans did. You're all part of the same communist group, aren't you? This guy loves Trent more than Trent's mum does. What he's saying there. But there we go. Listen, we want to hear your thoughts. We want to hear your feelings on that. Another big debate when we return. We've got a VT for you now. We went out and about across the country questioning English football fans who they think who's the greatest player out of Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Of course, Ronaldo back in the Premier League. Messi drawing absolute blanks in the Champions League this week. Enjoy the VT. We're debating it when we return. Smash the like button.
Messi or Ronaldo? It's an old age debate, and today we're going to put it to rest as I ask 100 people who's the GOAT. Quick question. Yes, who's the GOAT? Ronaldo or Messi? Oh.
Messi.
Yeah, Messi.
Messi, yeah? Two Messis.
Go on,
Ronaldo.
Messi. Yeah, Messi.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Ronaldo all the way, mate. Messi can't come nowhere near Ronaldo. Look at Ronaldo's physique, right? Look at where he goes to any club. He goes to Serie A and scores that many goals. Messi wouldn't even got 10 goals in Serie A.
Messi.
Messi.
Yeah. Ronaldo.
Messi.
The GOAT is Messi. The GOAT is Messi. Yeah.
Like, no doubt.
He's a better overall footballer. Ronaldo might be a better athlete, better goal scorer, but Messi's got a more complete game.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo, yeah.
Messi.
Oh, it's got to be Ronaldo, doesn't it?
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
All day long. Fucking a genius, isn't he?
Ronaldo. Definitely, 100%.
Ronaldo.
He's the man.
All three Ronaldo.
All of us, all the way.
Messi.
Messi.
Messi. Messi.
Messi. All Messis. A Messi table.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Arguably Ronaldo. He proved himself in the three best leagues in the world, Spain, Italy and England. And Messi went to the sixth best league in the world, Terrace.
Messi.
Messi.
Oh, I'm probably going to say Messi.
Messi, yeah?
Yeah, I go for Messi as well. Why not?
Ronaldo.
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 Messi.
Of course, Ronaldo.
Messi.
Messi.
Yeah, why?
He just is.
Messi.
Ronaldo. Messi.
I'll give it to Ronaldo.
Messi. Messi.
Ronaldo, obviously. Come on, mate.
Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Messi. Probably say Ronaldo. I feel Messi has the heart to play, but it's only when the game's going really well. But Ronaldo, regardless of whether the team's playing well, he has to play well.
Messi.
Oh, what are you talking about? Ronaldo!
Ronaldo. Messi.
I'm going to say Messi.
Messi.
I prefer Messi.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. For me, it's Messi every time.
Technique, Messi, but Ronaldo's put more work into it, I reckon. Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Ronaldo. Messi. Ronaldo.
Oh, Messi.
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 Ronaldo, man.
Ronaldo. Yeah, that's it. Why? He's won more trophies, scored more goals, he's the best.
Madam?
Ronaldo. Better looking.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo?
Yes.
Messi.
Messi.
Messi, I've heard all about.
I don't know, Ronaldo, probably.
Messi.
Messi.
Oh, Ronaldo, doesn't he have all the records and everything?
Oh, Messi for me.
Ronaldo for me.
Ronaldo for me.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Messi.
Messi.
Ronaldo.
Probably Ronaldo because I've heard more about him.
Messi is a better football player. He makes other players better around him, whereas Ronaldo is just about scoring goals.
Debate really that we thought was coming to the end of its fruition really, because Messi and Ronaldo are getting older. Maybe we thought, you know, they'll go off to America, China, somewhere else. But Messi has moved to Paris Saint-Germain, who are heavily tipped to be the favourites or should be winning the Champions League this year. At 36 years of age, Cristiano Ronaldo has returned to the toughest, hardest and best league in the world. 2 games for Man United, 3 goals already. I want to gauge from the viewers tonight. We're going to go to the Legends Wall in just a second, but I want to gauge from the viewers tonight. What do you think the next season or two is going to do to this debate? So one, who do you think is the greatest of the two now? But what could the next couple of years do? Is Messi just so far clear, it doesn't matter what Ronaldo does? Do some of you think, well, actually, every goal that Ronaldo scores in the Prem is worth 2 of that in the French League, 3 of that in the French League. If he outstrips, outperforms him, outscores him, it's going to do wonders for Ronaldo's legacy. What if Paris Saint-Germain don't win the Champions League and he's scoring 20, 30 a year domestically, but not much else? Because the other day, they looked very, very poor against Club Brugge. We want your thoughts, we want your feelings. Team Messi, Team Ronaldo. But over to KJ at the Legends Wall to see what they've got to say.
Yes, people. The greatest debate in football. No longer is it Maradona versus Pele. It is always and forever will be Messi versus Ronaldo. We've got Team Messi on this side. We've got Team Ronaldo on this side. And our fans right here, right now, are going to debate who is the greatest player of all time. We're going to go to the man who made his move first during the summer. We're going to go to Team Messi. Monster.
I'm Team Ronaldo.
Hey. Wait, did you just switch?
No.
He lied. Ah, cool. No, okay, cool. Ash is here. Ash instead.
So, like, I've always said the same thing. Yeah, Ronaldo is a better goal scorer, but Messi for me is the better player. And I think Ronaldo's that kind of guy where he has the moments where he can make something happen out of nothing, but more time than not, he's the guy that you have to create a lot for. You have to give him chances in the box and he'll take them. He's the greatest goal scorer probably of all time. But with Messi, he's the guy that can take the ball from the halfway line and spin a team and either put it in the back of the net or make something else happen. I think Messi, I hate to say it in terms of what I'm about to say, but I think Messi can lift the team more and make more things happen out of nothing. I think he's more of a team player as well than Ronaldo. But like I said, Ronaldo's a better goal scorer, but for me, the better player is Messi.
Messi can lift the team more than Ronaldo. Mr. Manager himself, Ronaldo.
He does on the pitch.
Because he can create.
Because, like I said, Messi can take the ball from the halfway line, turf 2, 3, 4 players and bang. Ronaldo can't do that anymore.
Okay, I'm not here to debate this.
As much as you wanted.
Team Ronaldo is here, though. Team Ronaldo. Yeah. Not as influential as Messi. Can't lift.
I did say that.
Okay, can't lift the team the same as Messi.
When Portugal won their Euros, it was Ronaldo on the sidelines when he was injured, directing and orchestrating the team. Ronaldo's won leagues in many different countries as well. Messi hasn't done that yet. Only this year, Messi won his first international championship. Ronaldo, in terms of the whole package, you got the swag, the athleticness, the ability. I mean, Messi was a dweeb up until about 3 or 4 years ago when he started getting the tattoos in the sleeve. Before that...
Wait. You're talking about tattoos and sleeves and being a dweeb, but Ronaldo's got no tattoos.
Yeah, but he's still got the swag, the athleticness. He's got the charisma, the looks. You know, if you look at like, for me as a guy,
nothing you said is football inability.
Yeah, but it's the whole package. It's football is more than just football now. It's about the package, the brand. It's about the.
Wait. We're gonna go to Eleanor now. We're gonna go to Eleanor. We're gonna talk about Eleanor. More than just football. Does that make Ronaldo better than Messi?
Definitely not. For me, it's pretty much the same argument, but I'm gonna just explain it in my words. So for me, the way I watch Messi, he creates the game beautiful. Like, he's the definition for me of the beautiful game in now, because of the things he does, the way he dribbles past players, the way he spins defenses, the way he creates. For me, it's what I enjoy watching as football. Not that I don't enjoy watching Ronaldo. He's, like you've said, a brilliant goal scorer, but I enjoy watching Messi play the game.
Yeah.
And I think that this is my argument too. All of that, okay, cool, you can be the best swag on the pitch, the best looking guy ever. To be honest, that doesn't. Yeah, you could be fit and every. Wait. You could.
Like Alex likes to say, let her finish, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Let me land. Like, you can be beautiful and all of that and look great on the pitch, but for me, when I'm talking genuine football ability, Messi has that edge over Ronaldo, just purely on creation.
Purely on creation and football ability. Eye test merchants are loving this right now, you know what I'm saying? They love Messi, you know what I'm saying?
That merchants are loving this.
But we got man like Zayn here, man tried to barge through to get in there, so you gotta say something, all right?
Right. I don't think it's a coincidence that the Tottenham fans on the Messi side, you get me? They don't know about winning nothing. Ronaldo wins. Do you get me, bruv? Do you get me? That's, no. Let me finish. Let me land now. Let me land, bruv. Let me land, bruv. Do you get me? Do you get me, bruv? All these Tottenham mans are chatting about Messi, whatever. It's coincidence. They don't win nothing, so they're all into the eye test. Listen, let me talk now. I'll let you lot talk your nonsense. Do you get me, bruv? So anyway, right. So there's a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence that these men don't win nothing, and they're all into eye test. Where Ronaldo, proven winner, Premier League, La Liga, Serie A. And where's Messi gone? Farmers League now, bruv. And that don't count for nothing, bruv. He's actually done, he's gone lower than what Ronaldo's competed at. And he's done that 3 different countries, won the Champions League, not having been backed up by Iniesta and Xavi to help him win the league. Do you get me? And Pep Guardiola. So these men are chatting nonsense, but they don't know about winning. So don't listen to these men. Do you get me?
Next to you on Ronaldo.
Wait. What is it? Winning?
That's a massive goal.
Winning? All right, guys. Winning. They're talking about winning. Zayn's talking about winning like Messi has never won in his life. And plus, Zayn, you was reading off those accolades a bit too slow. Are you sure you're a Messi fan? You know what I mean? Because Ronaldo fan.
No.
You sure you're a Ronaldo fan? All right, but relax yourself. It's all good. It's all good. All right, listen. Note to self: don't trigger Zayn because man will try and grab up your hands and that. Are you a kid? All right, listen. Man like Monster, he's going to be the final point for Team Ronaldo. Then we're going to go back to Ash.
Before I get started, I saw you panning her to show her drip. Pan me, show mine.
Did you show my drip? There's not really.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, all right, let's get started. Okay, listen, Messi's a great player. You could say he's more talented than Cristiano Ronaldo, but football is not just about talent alone, it's also hard work. Ronaldo has proven time and time again how much of a hard worker he is. He's come to the Prem, however, what was he, 17 when he come to the Prem? 1 Premier League titles, they're the first team to do a treble. Well, Man United have done it before, but you get what I mean? They did a treble of Premier League titles. Not only that, he won the Champions League and Premier League within 1 season as well. First to do that. He went to Real Madrid, won 4 Champions League titles. Messi, all his whole career, has won 4. In overall, Ronaldo's won 5. He won La Liga titles there. Went to Italy. Won Serie A titles there as well. When Juve were poor, who was dragging them through in the Champions League? It was Ronaldo scoring those beauties against Atletico Madrid, scoring against, was it Lyon? Although they did get knocked out, but that's the rest of the teams around him did everything. Messi, without Xavi and Iniesta, has done jack all. He's not done anything in it. To me, if you ask me, Ronaldo's the better player. That's it. It's as simple as that.
All right, now closing statement from Team Messi. Man like Ash is taking the floor again.
Do you know what? I want to say something, yeah. Like when you're comparing 2 individual footballers, trophies is. I feel people are forgetting trophies is a team effort. I get the impact that he has on his team, but trophies at the end of the day is not how you compare 2 individuals' footballing ability. That's just not how you do it. And anyway, just so I want to touch on that point that I made earlier, yeah, about him lifting his team. Or what I mean is Ronaldo's the guy you have to create chances for, yeah? We've seen plenty games where if people don't create stuff for him, he gets frustrated, he doesn't score. Whereas what I was saying about Messi is that guy that will create and score for the team. It's not cap. It's not cap. Messi is much more of a person that will make something happen from nothing. Like I said to you, he has the ability to take the ball from the halfway line.
Wait, KJ, wait, hold on. Hold on, guys.
Does Ronaldo not lose games?
Let me just quickly say, when things are not going right for Barcelona, what's Messi doing? He's literally walking around. When Semedo was getting stripped, yeah? Like, man them get stripped when they're in the wrong ends, yeah? What was Messi doing, bruv? He was literally there watching Semedo right in front of him get stripped by Alphonso Davies, yeah? Ronaldo, when it's not working for him, boom, he's on. He's trying to make things happen. That's the difference. There's a big difference between the 2.
There is. And I want to know, people in the comments in the live section right now, who won, which set of lawyers won for their client, which GOAT bust case tonight. That's what I want to know in the comments right now, people. So, Messi or Ronaldo in the chat. Here we go. Thank you. Back over to Terry.
Listen, all I'm going to say is this. Great points made by everybody. The next 2 years is going to be telling in this debate because one's in the hardest league in the world, the other has gone to the league that's rated 6th difficult, that's 6th best, 6. That's if he was in the English pyramid. If you're in the 6th best league, you're Conference South. Like, that's the equivalence here we're talking about. Messi has got to score 50, 60 goals a season for the next 2 years if Ronaldo's bringing in 20 or 30s, because we know the differential in those leagues is massive. Everyone knows I'm always going to pick Cristiano Ronaldo, partly because I'm biased. Second, I'm a bit like Monster. I feel like the attributes that he has, the work ethic, the tenacity, the directness, I appreciate that more in a player than the flair. It's just something I prefer. That's a preference thing. But viewers, as KJ said, we want your thoughts and we want your feelings. Now, before we go to the big preview between Tottenham and Chelsea, I need to do some super chats first of all. Loads have come in today. Todd here says, do Tottenham fans actually enjoy watching football? That's an interesting one there. Chama says, imagine using swag to say Cristiano Ronaldo is better. I'm a Real Madrid and Chelsea fan. He supports two teams. As soon as I hear that, it's like hard to take it seriously. But to be honest, Messi is the better player. Beckenbauer is the GOAT, by the way. Next comment coming through here. I've got to scroll. Where's it gone? There was loads and I've missed them all. Here we go. Joshua here says, of course, Tottenham fans would pick Messi over Ronaldo just because he's tormented their team. Also, Ronaldo's teams weren't choking Champions League games, losing 8-2 is what Joshua's got to say there. Thank you very much for those super chats, people. Right now, though, we know there's been a lot of new kits released this summer. Ethan, who works for Give Me Sport, one of the best editors out there, has taken a look at some of the worst football kits out there this season. He, though, has made them look amazing. Check out this VT, but when we're back, Tottenham versus Chelsea preview. Smash the like button.
Every Premier League team has now released their new kits, and some of them aren't as good as they could be, so I've taken a few kits into Photoshop to fix them. First up is Man City's third kit, and it's a disgrace. It looks like a pyjama top to me, so first things first, this Man City text has got to go. That's better, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but just add the badge. Can you believe the kit has no badge? Move the Puma logo, and that's a nice kit. Just put the badge on your kit. Next up, Chelsea's home kit, and I've got some serious work on my hands here. This might be a bit picky, but I really don't like the yellow. For me, it looks so much better golden, like the colour on the badge. And now onto the rest of the kit. It's just a mess. 2 patterns on one shirt just doesn't work for me, so I got rid of the checkers and expanded the zigzag pattern across the entire shirt. Arsenal's home kit next, and I'm afraid I may have ruined this one. I'm a big fan of Arsenal's 05-06 shirt. I think it looks class. So I've changed the colour scheme of this kit to match that one. I added a few golden touches and got rid of the blue. I really didn't like the blue on the red, so I've made it all white. And that's it. Have I completely ruined Arsenal's kit? Let me know. Now onto Spurs' home shirt. It's clean, it's simple, and all I'd do to it is I'd change the colour of the sponsor to blue. It's only a small change, but how much better does this look? Next up is Newcastle's home kit, and first things first, let's make that sponsor a bit smaller, shall we? And the most important thing with this kit for me is it needs more stripes. So I added them on, and I didn't like the overlapping collar either. It looks too flimsy for me, so that had to go. Newcastle's badge has a lot of gold in it, and I don't know why they don't use this in their kits more often. I added a gold trim to it, and I think it looks great. Liverpool's home kit. I really don't like this orangey salmon pink colour, whatever it is. So I replaced it with the turquoise colour that was on the old badge. I don't really like this pattern either. I don't know what it's supposed to be, so I got rid of it altogether. Now this is a nice shirt, but it looks too similar to last season's one, so I went for a retro look and added the pattern from the classic 89-90 candy shirt, and I think it looks decent. Manchester United's home kit now. They've gone for a retro look, but for me it's a bit too plain. So I decided to add some very faint stripes to it. I extended the Adidas stripes on the sleeves and added a MUFC pattern as well. Added the badges back on. I went for a retro Adidas logo as well, and finally made a slight change to the trim of the sleeves. I think it looks good. Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm not a kit designer, so let me know what you think of my designs in the comments.
Amazing work there by Ethan, absolutely brilliant, and definitely made some of the kits look better. We're here though to look at Tottenham versus Chelsea. It's going to be... Look, I love a London derby. I love a London derby. All big clubs involved, and what an interesting start to the season for both teams in many ways. New manager at Tottenham in Nuno. Chelsea, of course, European champions, getting off to a flyer. I'm gonna plagiarise man like Daniel here, but big 4-4 with no safety, scoring lots and lots of goals, no doubt. So it's going to be an interesting game indeed. We want your thoughts. We want your feelings in the comment section. I've got the phone here, so I'm going to be going to your super chats as well. Keep them coming in. But I'm going to go to the home team first of all. I'm going to speak to Eleanor on this. So before we talk about this game, though, I need to get an update from you because, I mean, you've had a lot of issues on socials in the last year because of your
We have to start?
Yeah, we are starting there because of your emotional outpouring of disdain towards Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
The football. You've now got a new manager.
Yeah.
Are you any more impressed?
No. Do you want me to be honest? No.
This guy is Jose Mourinho with a beard,
2.0.
with no trophies.
Yeah, exactly.
Get him out of my club.
He's Jose without the CV, so it's just as well. It's just as bad, if not worse. But wait. I just want to throw out there, yeah. When you lot all asked me who did I want as manager, did Nuno ever come out my mouth? No. So, but no, I'm talking about me. Talking about me.
But you wanted Harry Redknapp back.
Yeah, I did. At least we played better football than this.
You know what, interim.
That's what I said as an interim.
When Jose got sacked interim, obviously it was Ryan Mason. I would have taken Redknapp just to the end of the season.
Come on, I'm not that
See
mad.
it out. Get the team together again. I would have taken him for interim.
I need to look, viewers. One set, viewers. Like Nuno out after what? Four, 5 games.
Did I say Nuno out?
Oh, well, hang on. So,
I'll explain.
hang on. One at a time. What are you saying then?
What I'm saying is the jury's very much out, and there are the same worries are still there right now. So it's been 4 games. I can't exactly make such a mad statement after 4 games, but I can say I'm looking at the football. It's not sustainable, as I was saying under Jose. We're defending and not getting better at defending, so I don't know what we're doing, and we're not getting any better at attacking. So for me, it's like this. We've got the same the same worries. So I'm not saying out, but I'm not saying in. I'm just saying at the end of the day, I'm on the fence because at the end of the day it's been 4 games. But you know me, the minute it carries on, I'll just switch like that.
That animate, I can see that. That's there already.
It's ready. It's just too
honestly
too early.
Like a Furby on coke. I need to so one second. I'll come just in terms of yourself. You sound like you want him out.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm not like out, but I'm there now. Like I'm not like on his case like I was at a point with Jose. It just got to a point where, I was just. It gets to a point where everything someone says just ticks you off. I've not got to that stage of Nuno yet, but I want him gone. I've got my reasons. Yeah, but yeah, for me, the way I see it, I never wanted him in the first place. Exactly. So I knew what he was like for the past 18 months at Wolves. I saw the football. My friends are Wolves fan. We're in the group chat. We all banter. You know how it is. We watch each other's teams. I saw what it was like at Wolves. For that specific reason, I knew he wasn't going to be a good fit. Yes, it's early days, but the signs are there. Yeah. Like, at least under Jose, we had a way of counter-attacking, and it was efficient. We would counter-attack teams, and we would score, right? Under Nuno, there is nothing. We had, 0.08 XG against Palace. Against Crystal Palace.
Wait.
Your star striker, I've got all the stats. Your star striker didn't even have a touch in the opposition's box against Palace. Wow. Against Palace.
Right, but again, with Jose against Chelsea, Son had his first touch in the opposition box in the 89th minute, so it's not exactly that much better. But anyway, wait. No, I'm not denying that. But what I'm saying is, we literally created one big chance in the last 4 games.
Spurs fans are not happy. We are going to come to rivals. We're going to come chat to you in a minute. Because Alex looks, actually, I was going to go to Monza, but I'm going to save the best to last, right? In terms of the look, come here, because you look angry. Are you as angry?
I'm not angry.
What's your thoughts on Nuno? Because we haven't even got into the preview yet, and Nuno out's already been spouted. So what are you saying?
I just think we're just going over the top here, to be honest with you, because at the end of the day, we're a mess. We're an absolute mess. It's a transitional season. I don't mind Nuno in the sense because he's not like Jose. He's kind of a bit mixture to Pochettino and Jose Mourinho. The problem is that we won the game against Manchester City. The expectations went right up here. Yeah. I was there at Manchester City. Brilliant game, but I said it was only one game. And now, like after the three games, we got top. Everyone's saying, jumping up and down, saying we're going to be top, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. I said, it's not going to happen. You can't predict anything at the moment. Nuno's sorting out the whole squad to try and make it better at the moment. Now, yes, his position is not there at the moment because Prategy, I've got to get that right. Prategy is it's Prategy.
Prategy.
It's Prategy.
Prategy.
Said that he's the main man. He's the general manager. So if he doesn't do well, Nuno, he will be out. But the problem is that if he goes, we had Gattuso at one stage. I don't want that situation again.
Mate, I hear you on that. We are going to speak to some more of you in a moment about the Tottenham situation. I mean, you're the only Chelsea boy in here tonight. You just heard that. They're already turning on their manager. That must fill you with so much confidence before the game Sunday.
I mean, that didn't fill me with much confidence. Listen, we've got the sniper extraordinaire, real gunman, yeah? KJ, you know about the yard men there, the real gunman we got up front, yeah? He is going to deal with these, man, innit? Listen, people said I saw people in the comments saying that, Monster, you look bored, you look this, you look that. Of course I do. I've been having conversations with Tottenham fans all bloody day, bruv. You get me? What do I have to talk to Tottenham fans about? Like, there's nothing we have in common, bruv. This is winners, losers. Do you get what I mean? This is the real winner circle. But listen, I don't even have to say much. They've already said everything. They know they're going to lose. When we came in, I asked them, what do you think of the game? And blah, blah. They already said, we're going to get smacked, blah, 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 blah. What more do I have to say? I think we all know what the score is going to be. So that's the end. You know what I mean?
Sonny, like from your point of view, like you're sitting there listening to this. I tell you, he's a tall man, you know. I mean, I just want to flick the hair. That's what I really want to do. But listen, when you're looking at this situation, do you feel like it's I mean, it sounds with Monster, the Spurs fans, that it's going to be a foregone conclusion. It's going to be a Chelsea win. What's your take? Do you think that Nuno could pull off a bit of a masterclass here?
Well, it wouldn't be a masterclass by beating Tuchel. And I want to start off with this. Me and Monster were having discussions earlier. Tuchel and Chelsea walked into this thing where it's basically a mansion. I'm not trying to bring Klopp into this, but he walked into England in like a council house. Like they're not the same. For Tuchel to be mentioned in the same breath as Jurgen Klopp is a disgrace. Chelsea, for me, one of the most overrated teams in the world. They say they have squad depth, stuff like that. Pulisic, when does he turn up? Ziyech, when does he turn up? Hudson-Odoi, who is he? Like, he's just a wonder kid, or meant to be a wonder kid. He's done nothing to prove that either. Defence, let's go into the defence. None of them are big names. None of them are known for actually being good. Tuchel came in and he's helping them overperform. That's due to end. Chelsea, for me, I think it's going to be the beginning of the end from this weekend. All it's going to take is one loss for Chelsea for them to start cracking down, start breaking down. Chelsea will lose this weekend against Tottenham.
I mean, it took a Liverpool fan to bring some confidence in for Tottenham. I want to speak to Patrick. I want to speak to my guy Patrick here. I told you, it's like the land of the giants in here today. KJ, make the camera lower, closer, so I look taller. There, see, that's better, I like that. Showed me chin off, though. I mean, I know we spoke last night, and you're not a fan, you're not happy with the way Nuno's doing things, but are you in agreement with, I don't know which of the Spurs fans said to Monster, that you're going to get slapped, you're going to beat the weekend? Can you see Nuno? I mean, you beat City opening day of the season. Can that happen again this weekend?
Listen, as much as I want to be confident and I want to be up here gassing it up and saying, yeah, I can't really see us winning the game. I can't lie. I just got to be honest. I hope Nuno can pull something off like he did against City, but I'm worried. The thing is, we've got so many injuries offensively. Yeah. Bergwijn's out, Lucas is out, Son is out.
Son will be back.
Doesn't matter.
Defensively, we're a mess as well. We've got, Sanchez and Romero, who literally just come back tomorrow. Dyer's injured. Tanganga's suspended. So there's a lot of things that have gone wrong for Nuno. But to be fair, I'm hoping we can do something, but if I'm being honest, I just think the game's come at the wrong time. Chelsea are looking really strong. We're in a big mess, so I can't really see us winning or getting anything out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Can I just grab the mic? So, Sonny, I want to ask, if Tuchel wins the Premier League is he on the same level or better than Klopp?
No.
It doesn't matter what you think. If Tuchel wins the Premier League this season, he has surpassed Jurgen Klopp. Yeah, he has surpassed him and is a better manager because he did it in half the time Jurgen Klopp has been here. Thank you.
He knows he's like. He knows.
Come here.
Don't disrespect the Rock, by the way, mate. You know what I mean?
We are not doing wrestling on the football terrace. We are grown-ups. We are grown-ups.
We're not doing wrestling on the challenge, but I'm just saying that just because you won the Champions League, bruv, doesn't mean that you should start getting names like that in the name.
Hang on, why are you showing more passion to the Rock than Tottenham? What is wrong with you Spurs fans?
Look, I'm a Tottenham fan.
Who's you? Yeah. You're all one. Fan base.
Can I just say something?
Yes.
So he should walk. This should be a walk in the park for Chelsea, then, right? It should be a walk in the park.
You've pretty much said that. Yeah. Do you think it is?
I think it should be, but I'm saying let's imagine that Chelsea don't win. That would be embarrassing, no? For this.
Would you feel embarrassed if you didn't win this weekend?
I can't feel embarrassed because we're winning. Like, there's no other two ways about it.
So it should be easy then, right?
No, it's not. It will be easy. It will be.
That's fine.
Yeah, go on. Do you know what the difficult thing for us is obviously that first game against Man City, we had Tanganga, and do you know what? You know your team is in the mud when you're waiting for Dyer and Sanchez to come back from injury. So, but no. But what I'm trying to say is there's so many things in this game that we could have said if we play like this against Man City, but we don't have those players for this game. So, like Patrick said, there's too many things that are not in our favour right now. And yeah, I don't know the way that we're playing. It's not filling me with confidence for this game.
I do hear that, viewers. We still want your views and opinions. We've got some super chats here. Dinesh says, evening Terry and everyone. North London is dead. They will both finish in the bottom half this season. Two biggest clubs in Britain are Liverpool and Man United. The rest of the British teams are dead, is what he's got to say there. I mean, I'm just reading these super chats here. We've already had that messy comment. I don't know if there's any more here. Here we go. This is from Callie that says, Sonny, Thiago Silva is not a big name defender, you muppet.
Where is Thiago Silva? Has he been playing?
No. Well,
if he's been playing, he surely ain't doing nothing special. Because if he's been playing, I would have heard of him doing bits. He's not been doing bits.
That just said defender, though.
We've only conceded one goal this season, which was a penalty. So we have the most clean sheets.
That's where it changes this weekend.
Oh.
It's going to be interesting. I want to speak to Zane here, like rival fan here. What are you saying about this situation?
All right, what I'm going to say to you is anyone on a Sunday afternoon, don't watch the game. It's going to be a dead game because we're going to have Park the Truck FC from Nuno, which is a bootleg version of Marino. So anyone got something better to do, gardening, shopping with the missus, go and do that because you're going to waste 90 minutes or an hour of your life on some nonsense game where basically it's going to be what Zenit was. Basically, you're going to have Chelsea trying to break them down, struggle with a low block. And do you know what? I'd actually like Tuchel to do something interesting. Why not play two strikers? Because Werner finding Timo ain't done nothing. Apparently he can play good with a second striker, and apparently Lukaku plays better with Martinez as well. So why not change it up then, rather than having one system?
But hang on, I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to remain neutral. I don't understand. They're joint top of the league. They won their opening. I don't understand the smoke for a team that since Tuchel's been there have been the best in the Premier League and the best in Europe. What's the issue?
I'm with you.
Like what's the you thought he was on your side then? Look, he's hugging you. What I don't get the smoke. What is wrong? Is it because he's a German manager who's come in and improved the team and started winning trophies quicker than Klopp?
They're scared of the competition.
From my point of view, looking at him, let's see what he does with low block teams. Because if he wants to win the Premier League, we all know that you have to beat the low block teams during the season. This is his first proper test against a defensive manager. Yes, Lukaku got them out of jail last time, but how often can the man do that? And then, like I said, I would like to see a bit of difference because he's a system manager. Everyone keeps saying about Klopp's system manager. This guy, why not play two strikers and try and actually go and break down this defensive block? At the moment, if it's going to be just relying on Lukaku just to do a moment of magic or score something, then brother, what Chelsea talking about? And at the end of the day, I just want to know what this manager's saying, man, because at the minute he cannot be compared to Klopp purely for the fact that he hadn't got the squad that Klopp had to deal with. And I'm not hating. I want Chelsea to win because they should win this league.
No, you don't.
They should win this at a canter. But let's see if they can do a run like 14, 15 games straight, like Man City or Liverpool could do. We got pedigree and legacy in doing that kind of shit. And these guys, new kids on the block, go on, put together a 10-game win streak now. Do you get me? What did Liverpool do last season? 8 wins out of 10 games last season. We're still undefeated at the moment. So we're building that streak. What you man doing? Nothing. So come on, tack to me now, Monster. Please.
Right, we're not actually talking Liverpool per se, so we're not going to go into their form on this one. I mean, are there any elements of this Tottenham team that worry you this weekend?
Not at all. And I don't know what this guy is saying. I feel like this guy just went to the Waffle House, got 15 waffles, got about 2 bottles of syrup, and just sprayed it on and just started eating because all of that was nonsense. Why? Let me ask you this question. Why should Tuchel change up what's working? Have you not heard of the adage, if it's not broken, don't fix it? He's winning, right? Why should he change it for your benefit?
So what happens if they get a draw? Because I think it'll probably be a draw. What are you going to say then? I'm going to big man chat then. What are you going to say then, bruv? Because you're predicting that your team's going to consistently win. That'll happen when you win. So this man needs to understand that. Look, Man City. Did anyone think that Man City were going to lose to Tottenham?
Yes, because
so
they haven't scored at our ground before. They literally haven't scored at our ground before. It's that City don't play well against Tottenham.
I want this gas because what makes me laugh about these Chelsea fans, right? And I have to come on there. I was a bit disappointed there weren't more Chelsea fans because from my point of view, you lot were hiding, man, with Lampard and all that. Suddenly...
Hiding?
Yeah.
This man disappeared for 6 months off YouTube, and then he came back with Liverpool. What are you hiding?
Let me talk.
Stand back a sec. Stand back. Go on.
It's funny how a Liverpool fan is talking about hiding. When Liverpool lose, these guys disappear. They turn. Wait. They turn to Casper, the friendly ghost. You never see them, innit? I was here, standing my ground, yeah? When Chelsea were losing, I was making videos. I was standing my ground. Listen, we don't have to worry about you lot. You say you have to go on an 18-game winning run, blah, 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 blah. That's nonsense.
Guys, what we're going to do, guys, we're going off Tottenham versus Chelsea a little bit here. I like the energy and everything else. We've got some super chat to do here, lots of super chat to do here. Blaze says, when you hear a Liverpool fan talk about squad depth, what does your club know about squad depth? Yeah, we haven't got a reply to these, I'm just reading them out to you. Anduku here says, Chelsea are the new kids on the blocks with question marks. I mean, they've been winning for nearly 20 years, like major trophies. That's a long time. Joshua here says, Nuno out after 4 games, ungrateful already. Who you guys gonna bring into Tottenham? A legend like Graham Potter, a legend like Ryan Mason again. Who would you bring in?
I wouldn't say it's ungrateful because we never wanted the guy to begin with. So it's a bit. We're just obviously we're watching. We're hoping Nuno can do well, but the signs aren't good. It doesn't look good.
No. Who I'd want is Graham Potter. If you're asking me who I'd want, it's Graham Potter. That's who I'd want, and that's not me shooting for the stars or saying I should get someone that is out of our depth. I think Graham Potter's a better fit for Tottenham Hotspur.
I hear that one. Honestly, I want Graham Potter to get the job because then Lee Gunner can make money being a lookalike. Like he can do it, brother. Lee, you can do it, bro. I've got a super chat here. Sorry, it says Ty Sleeps. He says that these Liverpool fans are using similar excuses for Klopp, like they did Slippy G. So many pagans get Sonny and Zayn in the bin, is what they said. But there we go. Listen, viewers, we want your score predictions for this game. We want to know what you think, what you feel is going to happen come close of business on Sunday around about 6 o'clock. Get your comments in right about now. Listen, everybody that's tuned in today, a massive thank you to each and every single one of you. Really enjoyed the show massively. Make sure you subscribe to the Football Terrace. Check out all the different channels that are going on here. You've got Monster TV. CFC, Monster CFC.
Liverpool Addiction.
Liverpool Legacy is all we're talking about there.
Views TV official.
Never without and views.
Real fan TV.
Real fans.
Yeah, real
channel. Lily White TV.
Never a foul. Views from the Skywalk.
And it's THC. HFC. That's it, yeah.
THFC. Got there in the end. Listen, big up to everyone that's come into the studio today. Thank you to all of you that have watched from home. Smash the like and share button. But until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And we'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye-bye.